Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a quick reading for Libra. Libras, what do you guys need to know for your highest good, okay? Let's get right into this. I ask that you please take a look at my description box. If there's anything that you like, email me, okay? I've been kind of busy, which is nice, so, keep me busy, guys, okay? Alright, let's see. What does Libra need to know for their highest good, please? Thank you. Hope all of you are doing well. I have my little one here. I turned his shows down. He's lounging around today. So, all right. I'm going to do things a little different today. Feeling a little different, so we'll see what happens, okay? Maybe throw out a little surprise or something for you guys. Who knows? We'll see. It's all about the energy, so we'll see. I don't know yet until the cards are out. Libra. What do the Libras need to know for their highest good? One more shuffle. All right, let's get some cards out for Libra, shall we? What does Libra need to know for their highest good? What does Libra need to know for their highest good? Please and thank you. Well, that's a lot. Hold on, let me take a quick peek and see what we got going. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's way... Yeah. Now, if I was doing readings like I used to, for like 45 minutes to an hour, then yeah, I would have definitely grabbed that. But I'm not doing that anymore. It is too... It's too draining. It really is. But it's so beautiful at the same time. But I've got to keep it short and sweet. All right. Libra. What does Libra need to know, please, for their highest good? 3 cards. Just 3. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see what we have for Libra. What a complete difference. First card out is the 8 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. Now I'm being... Hold on. Now I feel like I gotta look at the bottom of the deck. Wow. See? The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Libras. Stability and emotional clarity is on its way to you. Wow, you know what? I gotta take this. If I need more cards, then I'll get them. Wow, this is beautiful, loves. But you know how it is. This is what you want me to see, Libra. But we're going to dig. Because in this channel, we're going to dig. I don't like to put your business out there, but I gotta turn over those stones. Hold on. Come on. There's so many commercials. It's like, what's going on? Okay. All right, let's get into this, Libra. The 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, a lot. Like I said earlier, a lot of movement. Especially, I'm looking here. These two, even though you're stable, you're single, you're focusing on yourself, you have a lot of things going for you. You could be dating. I'm not, because there's 2 nights here. It could be dating 2 or 3 people. Okay. not sleeping with them, but dating them, you know what I mean. But could be talking to 2 or 3 people. It's coming in. Your stability is a little bit slower, as you could see. It's finding its direction. It's heading towards you. There's no if and buts. Okay, it's heading towards you. But the emotions is, you see the gallop. The emotion is moving a lot faster than the stability, but that's okay. Okay, because stability the pentacles always take a long time. Unfortunately, they take a long time because they're the structure. It's Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. It's Earth. So you know how hard it is to move debris and rubble and all that kind of stuff? Well, that's the same thing. It's like if you want to build a home, you need to first get the ground settled. You have to rip up the ground before you could start, you have to lay the foundation. But before the foundation is even laid, the ground has to be ready. The ground has to be ready, and they got to pick the right spot. If it's too wet, if it's too sandy, or there's too many roots, there's so much that goes into it. And with this Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles I see here, where there's so much work being put in to your single life, your singlehood, your stability, your foundation, home. Then when you put it together, the Eight of Pentacles with the with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, you have 10 pentacles here. You're doing an amazing fucking job at getting to where it is that you need to go. You're not fooling around, Libra. You are not fooling around. Come correct or not at all. Even when it comes to your finances, if it's the right job, you're going to take it. If the job is not good for you, even though, jobs are kind of, a little wonky right now, but you want what you want, and that's final. This Knight of Cups is the only emotion here out of the 4 cards, but it's a strong because it's action, it's moving. Okay, so you have stability heading towards you, growth heading towards you. You've been growing a lot. Your emotions are strong. They're not as strong as your stability. They're not as strong as your foundation. That I feel that your gear, if love is coming towards you, love is coming towards you. But I think that you're more of foundation work focused. I believe that's love is there, or a connection, or someone you got a crush on, they have a crush on you. There's something there, okay, to a union, a partnership. There's something something there, but you're definitely financially focused. Okay, I believe your finances are getting better. I don't think they're where you want them to be right now, but they're absolutely going to get better, sweetheart. But you got to stay on that path, keep putting in the work, and just be very diligent. Okay, very diligent. I mean, you have the tools. You're utilizing the tools that you need. You're doing it. You're doing it, sweethearts. We see it here. You're doing it. That's beautiful, Libra. That's beautiful. Okay, but again, we did it in Leo's was it Leo? Virgo. We did it in Virgo's reading. I, I, I got to look at this Eight of Pentacles, because it's like the Knight of Cups. We know that that's emotion. That's moving towards you. The Knight of Pentacles, we know your stability is coming in. It's going to take a while, but it is coming in. And then the Ace of Pentacles, it's going to be a large, something that's going to help you a lot. Is it generational wealth? Is it, a massive amount where your pockets can help and serve others? It's a very strong possibility, but it's going to be a lot more than what you're expecting. Okay, if you're, let's just say, it could be an extra $500, or maybe an extra, 50-cent, raise, or it's going to be something. It's going to be something. If you're expecting a 10-cent raise, maybe you're getting a 50-cent raise. If you're expecting, an appraisal on your vehicle to be, a couple hundred, dollars, it probably could be easily a couple $1,000. It's like you're going to get, there's a surprise when it comes to your stability. Okay, a beneficial surprise. Okay, and with that being said, that's why it will take a little while, but it is a night, and nights do move. They do move slow and steady, but it does move. It's better than a page. Let me put it like, it's better than a page. Okay, a page is walking. What do you think is going to be faster? You walking or a horse taking the same path. The horse is going to get there a lot faster than you. So, but that's, you know, and it does have its moments where it stops. All right, this eight of Pentacles, you're putting the work in, but I feel that you're being very cautious of the work that you're putting in, and you're needing to be patient with something. Be patient and take things slow. Maybe you're rushing too much to try to fill a void. I think you're trying too hard, love. You're on the right path, but I think you might, you know, it's kind of like, you know, everything in moderation. But if you're doing way too much of it, you're gonna start receiving a lot of triggers. Because if like, I wasn't gonna say it, but I gotta say it. Libra, I'm feeling that you might be in that survivor scarcity mindset. That's why the Eight of Pentacles is, it's beautiful. You're going places. You're heading in the right direction. But I think that you want it so bad that you're in survival mode. Extra adrenaline, extra anxiety, so much pressure. You got to do this. You got to do this. That's what I'm feeling here with this Eight of Pentacles. That's why I want to check this out. And my nose just started to get, hold on. Okay. Just had to wipe my nose. Okay. Let's get some cards on this Eight of Pentacles, please. Other than that, Libra, this is absolutely beautiful, honey. This is beautiful. But now this Knight of Cups, it's a small light gesture, okay? It is coming in, but it's a cup. It's it is moving. It's coming towards you. Someone may ask you out a date. Someone may ask you out to dinner. Someone may confess, you know, some feelings like, you know, I really like you, or, you know, I have the same feelings you do, or, you know, we're on the same page. There's going to be some clarity. I believe there's going to absolutely be some clarity. Let's, right here, my ears is tickling. I always throw this little beanie on when my hair is like a mess, because I work nights, so I relax and stay in my pajamas sometimes during the day. All right, let's look at this Eight of Pentacles. Council, tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles for Libra, please. I feel like something's going on here. Let's look at this Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you know what? This is not the deck. Sorry. I could just feel it. That's not the deck. Let's try this one. That's why I load up the table with decks, because sometimes it feels good, and then when I start getting in the energy and start getting into the reading, it's like, oh, okay, these cards are not feeling good. Wow, what are you doing? Easy, honey. All right. Oh, that feels better. Okay. Let's look at the Eight of Pentacles, please. The Eight of Pentacles. And, of course, the card goes on the floor. You know what I mean? Hold on. I'm not in the mood for this today. Okay. All right. We have... What? Libra. I just got this real quick. Hold on. We're clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, right? The card that came out that fell on the floor was the Lovers. Now, this Lovers was in the reverse. I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. This Lovers was in the reverse. Then I picked up the deck, as you saw, and the Knight of Wands was left on the table. With this being in reverse and the Knight of Wands here, you're working on trying to put a connection together that is not going to work, sweetheart, because it's lost a base. It's coming to me. You're working. That's this Eight of Pentacles is separate. It's separate from your stability. Starts with this Knight of Pentacles to this Ace of Pentacles. That's where your stability is. Your emotions, your crush, your someone that wants to confess something to you, or someone you want to confess something to. That's the extra additional side note. This Eight of Pentacles here, you're trying to work on something that isn't going to come together. That really should not be in your life. I have to tell you how it is. This Lover's in reverse. As soon as I touched the card, I felt it. Like you're putting in too much work into a connection that is not giving you your flowers, or not giving you your it's not giving you your bag of marbles, whatever, however you want to put it. It doesn't matter, male, female, doesn't matter. It's just energy. But I feel, yeah, I am spot on. I am spot on. Sweethearts, you know this. Libra, this is why I do what I do. Sweethearts, you know this. You're trying to work hard on putting something together that is not going to work in the long run. It may be working right now, but that's why I feel like the hesitation, and you're working so hard to try to put something together that is not going to be beneficial. I think it's more lust based. I think it's a sexual connection. I'm feeling a situationship. Forgive me, ain't no judgment. Like I said, this is my channel's no judgment zone, but I feel that there's a situationship here. On top of you working, focusing on your stability, focusing on your foundation, communication coming in. Maybe a new relationship might be trying to come in. I don't counsel. Eight of Pentacles, please. Why am I picking this up? Eight of Pentacles. Why am I picking this up? Look at that. The Sun card. Yeah, it's a connection here. It's not. See? And you're going to have victory. This connection is not going to come together, sweetheart. I am so sorry. I don't know how long you've been in it. Maybe 8 months, maybe 10 months, maybe a year. It's not going to come together, sweetheart. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. But you know this. I'm so sorry, but you know this, sweetheart. It's not going to come together. You're meant to be focusing on your stability right now. It's kind of like this. I'm going to take a moment here, because this is emotional and this is deep, and I feel it. If love doesn't work, it doesn't mean that it's never going to work. It just means put it aside and focus on your stability. When it's the other way around, when love is working and your finances are not, it's kind of like, what I'm trying to say here is, if something's not working, work on what is. Okay? I hope that makes sense to people. I hope that makes sense, because I said it with such humbling, genuine intentions. It's not going to work the way you expected. If you want to have friends with benefits, if you want to have a situationship, if you want to just continue to just, keep, doing the deed, so to speak, you know what I mean, my Grown and Sexy channel, then go for it. Then that's what it is. But if you are expecting marriage, a commitment, a partnership out of this situation, it's not going to happen. It is absolutely not going to happen. Your money, your stability, your foundation, that is happening. Somebody coming in, speaking their truth after this situation is, yes, that's absolutely coming. But something cannot come towards you till this is closed. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I always say I'm going to be honest, but I've always been honest. That's my problem. Can't tell you how many times I got my ass beat for being honest. As a child, whew, I couldn't lie. I just had to. Right now, you're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads. I'm seeing Two of Wands. I'm seeing two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Two, two, two is going to be significant. Check those angel numbers out. There may be something there. But I just feel like there's just... I just feel, sweetheart, I feel that you already know. You already know, love. I'm not saying anything that you don't know already. I need to be honest with you, Libra. The connection that you're involved in, and this is not for everyone. This is not going to resonate for everyone, okay? But the ones that it does resonate for, you know just as well as I do. You know just as well as I do. If you want it to maintain as a situationship, if you want it to be friends with benefits, it's going to absolutely be sex-based, lust-based, absolutely. As far as marriage, commitment, and engagement, and all that, no. 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 You guys, and you know me, I don't really read reversals. Six of Pentacles just came on the reverse, right on top of the Lovers that's in reverse. There's no balance here. There's no balance. This person isn't helping you. They're not giving you what you need. You may not be giving them what they need. You guys are giving each other lust. That's exactly what I mean. You're having fun with that. You're having fun with that. Yeah, they look at the moon. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of things that you're not aware of. This person is not sharing their feelings. This person is not wanting to share their feelings. They'll share they'll share their private parts, but they're not sharing anything else. They're not sharing any money. They're not sharing their home. They're not sharing their car. They're not sharing their emotions. They're not sharing their feelings. They're not sharing anything. What they're sharing with you is their private parts. Male or female, it doesn't matter. They're sharing their private parts. That's the only thing they care about sharing. That's the only thing they care about sharing. Wow. My goodness gracious, you guys, look. It's a fresh start for you because it's absolutely sex-based. It's a fresh start for you, sweetheart. Look at the Knight of Swords. It's time to move on. You know, Libra, you know just as... And this is the only sword on this whole entire table is the Knight of Swords. You know just as well as I do, sweetheart. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to have a fresh start. It's time to give yourself an opportunity to allow things to grow. Your stability is going to grow. A connection that you're not aware of is on its way to you. It is absolutely on its way to you. But this situation here, again, if you just want sex and you just want it to be sex, then that's exactly what it's going to be. If you want more out of this connection, this is not the connection for you. I'm going to be honest. And I'm going to leave that alone. Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone. Wow. That's why I love doing what I do. Because, and you see, when I do personal readings, it's me and you. And I usually have... Sometimes the minimum is 6 decks. The minimum is 6 decks. So, and I will scare the shit out of you. I'm telling you. You want one of my readings? I'm telling you, I will scare the shit out of you. You'll be like, oh my goodness, how does she know what she knows? I just do, love. I just do. I've been doing this for a long time. Not so much on YouTube, obviously, because YouTube is, fairly new within the last, 20, 30 years. But I'm saying, like, I've been doing this for a long time. Look at this, hun. See? in the reverse. Well, it kind of was, it was in the upright, but I hit it to make it kind of reverse. That just means a decision needs to be made on your end, and a decision has already been made on theirs. Tell me more. Look at this, the Eight of Pentacles. Keep working, keep working, keep doing what it is that you need to do. But just understand that this is there. This is there. Again, you look at this. See the Knight of Wands again. It's all sex based, sweetie. It's all sex based. This is a situationship that you're involved in. It's not, and you've been in this for a long time. I want to say easily more than 8 months. More than 8 months. It hasn't been less than 8 months. You've been in this for a minute. Like you've been holding on to this connection. You've been thinking that it's going to grow, something's going to come out of it and everything else. No, sweetheart. What it is right now is what it is for the last 8 months, and it will be for the last 8 months, 8 months, 8 months, 8 months, 8 years. That's exactly what it's going to be. It's just strictly sex-based. They do not want to share anything more with you. And you, or if this is you, turn it around, flip it. If this is you, Libra, you don't want anything more from this person than what you're getting. It's sex-based for you. You're focusing more mentally. Your heart and your mind are on your stability, on your foundation. But your lustfulness is wanting some pleasure here and there as while you're working on getting things in order. But while you're entertaining something you shouldn't, you could easily be missing an opportunity, and it's on its way to you. It's on its way to you, but you may not see it if you're too distracted by this bullshit. This is why I'm a messenger. I'm giving you the information. You have to put it where it fits in your life. If you miss out on this opportunity because you want to stay with this, you have free will. It's your choice. But if this turns into a karmic, it's going to be a long time before this comes into the picture. Because now you're going to have to heal from this bullshit. And I'm telling you now, it's all sexually based. It's all sexually based. It's all sexually. Look at this. 9 of Swords. You want me to keep going? I can keep going. I can keep going. Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords is on the table twice. I told you. I can keep going. Libra, you need to leave this alone, honey. Because now you're getting the clarity. Now the swords are coming out. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. Look at this. And you will get victory once you leave. I can't make this shit up. And look at that. Then you can work towards your 10 of Pentacles. That's what you're meant to do, love. You're meant to get out of this situation here. Because that's exactly what it is. It's a situation. You need to get out of this situation. Clear your mind. Okay? Maybe take from now until like the end of the year off. Or from now to maybe the first, 3 to 6 months between now and the beginning of the new year. Get this out of your system and allow this connection that is coming in, that it's already on its way to you. But you can delay this by focusing on this, or you could remove this and get yourself prepared for this. It's up to you. It's up to you, sweetheart. I give it to you. You put it how you need to. Okay? I gotta grab some more cards. I just feel like I need to grab something. What else does Libra need to know about this situation? Wow, it's beautiful. Stability is going to be coming in. Keep doing the work. But this underneath situation, listen, you do what you need to do for whatever works for you. Again, no judgment. No judgment. What else does Libra need to know, please, for the highest good? What else does Libra need to know for the highest good? Look at this shit. I can't, you guys. The 8 of Swords. Use your intuition. Libra, you already know. You already know, honey. You already know the answer to this situation. And if it is you doing this to someone else, don't do it. Don't do it anymore. Don't do it anymore. Do yourself a favor. You're supposed to be healing, not causing more pain. You're going to hurt this person. You're also going to hurt yourself. It may feel good and everything else, 15, 20 minutes, 45 minutes, you're, acting all crazy and, all over the place. But at the end of the day, it goes back to being numb. It goes back to being empty. There's no connection. There's no compassion. There's no desire. It's like you come in, you're all lustful and everything else, and then it's just like you're two strangers again. Then you come in, you're all lustful, and you're two strangers again. That gets sickening. That gets boring. And I'm speaking from experience. Been there, done that. So, don't do it to yourself, loves. This has been 30 minutes and 12 seconds. I wish you the absolute best, Libra. Hang in there. Focus on that stability and remove what isn't serving you, no matter how it feels. Love you. Till next time. Bye-bye.